Ain't nothing wrong with you, just remember you're special. Feeling hopeless and alone, just remember there's always God there to be there to help you. Put in effort, make mistakes, no one on this earth is perfect. Trials and tribulations both in life are guaranteed, but in the end it's all worth it. I'm hoping and I'm praying this is something relatable and the words are beneficial when someone out there can understand what I'm saying. Mind, muscle, motivation. Let's stop playing. Share it with the nation. Hello, what up? Happy Sunday. You know what I do. Mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Always got to make that time to get that therapeutic session in. As you can see, anytime I have this sweater on, it's a day of work, but it's also a day to be of an asset, to build character, to support and provide for the fam. And again, to have that therapeutic session. So here we are. Listen here. Are you listening? Are you paying attention? Listen to your boy. Don't let my confidence in myself and my capabilities offend you in your insecurities. Still here. Listen. Don't let the confidence in myself and my capabilities offend you in your insecurities. Let that marinate. Think about that. Think about what that means to you. Listen, this ain't about physicality. This ain't about physical strength. But I will tell you, if I'm walking around with my shirt off, chiseled abs, pecs of steel, don't look at me up and down like I owe you something. Parental advisory is advised because I have to explain this in a way in which I wish it was explained to me. So again, if I'm walking around with my shirt off, chiseled abs, and pecs of steel, do not look at me up and down like I owe you something. Get your ass in the gym, or a matter of fact, get down on the ground, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, and get like me. Or you know what? As a matter of fact, get better than me. Have we built up so much competition in our minds that do not exist? Why does the fruit of my labor make you so insecure? If the labor causes me to have fruit that's in the elevation that you can't reach, that's not on me, that's on you. Why not be motivated by somebody's success? Why become insecure? You can be faster than the fastest. You can become smarter than the smartest if you're willing to put in the work. What kind of work ethic do you have? Why not be motivated by somebody's work ethic? Why become offended? Why become insecure? Why build that competition in your mind that does not exist? What are we doing? What are we being taught? Why are we becoming so envious of somebody's success when you can have it too? Of course, there's some things that we can't do. I mean, we can't make ourselves tall like the person that we want to become as tall as. That's basic science. I mean, that's obvious. But a lot of things that the person that you put on this pedestal, a lot of stuff that they do, you can do too, if you want to. Why not meet up with that person? And why not rub off on that person? You see, like I said, you notice when a person is confident, right? You notice, you see. But we aren't being sat down and talked about why that person is confident. Confidence isn't something that you're born with, I do not think. Because hard work beats talent if talent doesn't work hard. So you can have the utmost talent, but you can become content with your talent because you can be the best around the most ordinary people. Don't let that fly over your head. You can become the best amongst ordinary people. And I don't say that in an offensive way. Again, don't let the confidence in myself offend you in your insecurities. I gotta say it again because of that statement I made just now. So, like I said, you can become faster than the fastest. You can become stronger than the strongest, smarter than the smartest. But you gotta be hungry. You can't be insecure. Why not take notes from that person who has that success that you want? You know? Why not understand that life itself is a process? So of course, confidence and feeling competent is something that you're gonna have to build on. You can't just sit there and wait for it. You gotta get up and take action yourself. You can't just continue to look around at other people and what they're doing. How are you gonna build confidence that way? All you're gonna do is see what they have, and of course, you're gonna become envious. And of course, because you're not taking action, you're gonna feel insecure. That's why there's so many females out there who want to lose weight or who want to be pretty because they're just sitting around looking at all these pretty, thin females, the BBLs and I mean, you know what it is. Cause you see, I live in a small town, okay? A lot of very narrow-minded people, and again, I'm not throwing shade on anybody, but these are the type of jokes I get. And apparently, I'm the strongest person at the warehouse that I work. I'm the biggest, at the warehouse that I work. These are the type of corny jokes that I get. And they're complimentary. They're not complimentary. They're jokes that are filled with envy. Okay? And I'll explain why. So it goes like this. I take a bag to work, okay? This is what I get. Damn, Pressure, what do you got in your bag? Protein bars? Okay, well, apparently you need them more than me. Do you want one? That's what I'm saying in my mind. But of course, I don't say nothing. I laugh and I keep it moving because I know that's insecurity. And I give them the response that I always give. Or it's like this when I wear my cut-off sleeve shirts. Damn, Pressure, put the guns away. But listen, like I said, you gotta look at the expression that the guys are giving me while they're saying the stuff that they're saying. You know, it's that little inch that goes up on the nose that you can tell is envy. And it's really hate. And you know what? It worked for a long time. I would wear long sleeve shirts. I'm talking about long sleeve shirts. It can be 100 degrees outside and I'll wear that just to keep those remarks removed in a way. But again, as you get older, you realize there's a lot of insecure people, and just your presence, just something as simple as your presence can make somebody feel insecure, because a lot of people want what you have. A lot of people want to be like you. It never fails. And as you get older, when you're not explained properly the things that I'm telling you, you start to understand, and you start to see it through other people, whether it's through conversations that you have with other people or whether it's just through visualization, whatever it may be. So once I realized that, I thought to myself, you know what, if you want to make these remarks, that's something that you have to deal with. But I'm not about to dim my shine just because you're insecure. You know, if my shine makes you feel some type of way, put on your sunglasses, because I'm going to continue to shine and blind you. And this goes for anybody And I want to say this specifically for the youngins that may come across this channel. If your work ethic causes you to lose friends, if you're an athlete and you know for a fact you can do something better than the one that may be someone's favorite, whether it's the coach, whether it's the small town you live in, you know you can do just as good as them or even better. If you know you have a work ethic that's better than them, you better get at it. And when you do get at it, you better continue to put your foot on their neck and continue to do what it is that you know that you can do. And that's a mistake that I made, because I knew all those things. But one thing that stopped me is the lack of support. And you have to understand, it's hard. It's hard because, you know, when you're young like that, you can't really fathom the type of knowledge that goes with doing your best and continue to do it without having that support and that crowd and the people cheering you on. You got to be your own fan. You got to be your own fan. And it's a hard thing to do, but when you want to be the best, if that's what you're aiming for, when you want to be the best, if that makes you the black sheep, if that causes you to lose friends, if that causes you to be disliked, you're doing something right. We hear it all the time. It's a cliche, but it is true. You know, I've seen it firsthand. I've experienced it, because I don't know any other way than to work. And it's frowned upon, especially when it's affecting other people who don't want to work. And I laugh at it, because what are we here for? So yes, I walk around with my head up high and my chest out. God didn't give me a spirit of fear or intimidation, but of peace, love, and of a sound mind. Just like me, he did the same thing to you. We're all created in the image of God. And the last time I checked, God doesn't walk around with his head down. God isn't intimidated. God is confident. God is competent. Why aren't you? Why aren't you? Like I said, we see confident people, and for whatever reason why they're confident, it doesn't matter, but we see it, but we're not set down and we're not explained what confidence truly is. I'm not advocating you to walk around and be arrogant or belligerent, but I am advocating you to know that confidence is something that you create. And once it's created, it's something that you have to keep. It's something that you have to hold on to every single day, because there's people that are poking at you. There's people that want to pick on you and decrease however much confidence that you may have, because people are going to always see it before you do. People are going to always see what you're capable of before you do, especially if you're just one of those people that have your head down and you're just working. You're not really paying attention to the accolades that you may have had, or you're not paying attention to whatever it is that you're doing good, because you're just grinding every single day. People are going to notice that. There's always somebody watching. There's always somebody watching. It never fails. So on this Sunday, the Lord's Day, again, don't let the confidence in myself and my capabilities offend you in your insecurities. You can be stronger than the strongest, faster than the fastest. And before I end this video, understand that I've been around people that are stronger than me. I've been around people that are bigger than me. I've been around people that are smarter than me. It doesn't make me insecure. It makes me motivated. It helps me realize that I have more room for improvement. Why become insecure? Why? I don't understand it. I love being around people who are at a level that I want to be at, because it helps me understand that I'm not at my best just yet. I have more room to improve. I have more work to do. And so do you. And understand you got to put that work in, and understand that what is life without work? How are you going to improve without work? How are you going to feel competent and confident if you don't have some type of work ethic? And a lot of people do, and you can learn from them. And you can be confident, whatever it may be. You don't have to be confident, and you don't have to be successful at everything that you are influenced by. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. And again, if you're around very narrow-minded people, and if you represent something that they're not exposed by, you're going to get the hate. You're going to get the little jokes that I mentioned earlier. But again, that's not on you, that's on them. So you can be confident, even if you're around insecure people. And you can understand your capabilities, even if it offends other people. That's not your problem. Had to take this time to make this video. Your boy got to get ready to get that grind in, to work through these little bumps, bruises, and little muscle aches. But hey, that's all part of it. So again, I hope everybody enjoys their Sunday. Like, subscribe, share. I'm really hoping that this really struck somebody deep, really deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I said parental advisory is advised, but I really hope this really got to somebody in their mind. And hey, it's mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Again, like, subscribe, share. I'm all about building a community. I'm all about getting better together forever. Until next time, y'all. Hey, we out. Peace.
Confidence comes from preparation. So when the game's on the line, I'm not asking myself to do something that I haven't done thousands of times before, right? So when I prepare, I know what I'm capable of doing, I know what I'm comfortable doing, and I know what I'm not comfortable doing, right? And so in those moments, if it looks like I'm ice cold or not nervous, it's because I've done it thousands of times before. So it's one more time.